Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have some Disney journal albums I wanted to share with you guys. And I made two of them, but they're very similar with a couple of minor differences just because it depended on the paper I had available. And yeah, these are really cute. And it's made with my, homemade kind of blue dyed paper in there, which is super duper fun. You know what, now that I'm thinking of it, I haven't dyed paper in a really long time. Maybe I should do that this summer, because otherwise I won't have anything throughout the year, because at least now it's nice and hot outside and everything can dry outside. We'll see. I might be dyeing some paper soon because I really like making like these journal albums, and I just like adding my homemade dyed paper into any kind of like style journals, junk journals, and just a bunch of different things. So maybe I need to do that. All right, guys. So let me show you guys what I created. I'll tell you guys the collection that I used, and everything is going to be linked down below. And also these albums, journal albums, would both be available in my Etsy shop. I'm not sure how I'm going to list them yet. I might list them under one listing with a variation, or I might do two separate listings. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm thinking the one with just the variation, but we'll see. All right, guys, so let's get started and I'll show you guys what I created. All right, before we do that, let me show you guys the collection that I used in case you guys want to get your hands on it. So this is the Say Cheese Main Street collection by Simple Stories, and I used two of the 6x8 paper pads, one of these for one of them for another. There's a couple of papers in here that are from Echo Park because I needed like a couple extra papers in here. So there's a couple, I think, from Echo Park. Yeah, even like I have an Echo Park scrap here, so some of them are from Echo Park. And then I have a lot of just like strips of scraps from the Simple Stories Main Street collection. I know this star paper is Echo Park also. So there's a couple that are Echo Park, but mostly I used these two paper pads. So Say Cheese Main Street by Simple Stories. All right, so first up, let me show you guys. Oh, actually, I didn't even show you guys the cover and the back. So the covers are the same, smiles from ear to ear, super cute. I did stitching, and the album base is made from gold foil paper, so you see all the gold foil accents, and just throughout everything, I double matted with gold. The spine and the back side. So far, just by looking at that, both of these are the same. So you open it up, they both look the same, just like that. And this is kind of hard to show you guys both at the same time. Let me try to go maybe like this now. All right, so let's zoom in for a little bit until I find a difference. So the next page looks like this, and this flips open like that. And then here I've got this little Mickey, and I have two of these in here. And the reason being is because these can act as either like your photo mat outline, because throughout the album I have some matted on black cardstock also, where you could write on but also add a photo. So I kept some of the insides for you guys in case you wanted to put this up to a photo and then cut around the photo and have that Mickey shape and then add it into one of those other things, and I'll show you guys that later on. And then I also made a tag here that looks like this. The tag in the other one is a little different, so you guys could see just the strip on the side is a little different, but for the most part these are very very similar. All right, so the next page looks like this. This one also has a little difference. This one has some striped paper here with that, and then this one has a floral. But otherwise, this says Say Cheese, and this is like a little flip out, which is an envelope where you could add in a couple of goodies. And I was thinking like you could add in like your ticket stubs here, or like your bracelet or whatever from Disney. Then the next page, these are the same. And this has a little pocket here inside my journal page with a cut apart that says you're the best. And then this just says a day at the park. And you flip this, it says pack your bags. You got a little bucket list, and this is like a little tuck spot here. So it just looks like that. And then you've got little sunglasses, and I think there's a different sunglass on the other one. Sunglasses. So this is the other one. So again, little teeny differences. These are the same for both with the exception of this little ephemera piece down here, but it has a pocket here with the same cut apart that says let's go for a spin. Okay, these are both the same. So you've got this little like frame, so you can like tuck in, like slide in a photo, or you could just glue in a photo inside there. If you want to slide in a photo, you could also like slide in like a little tag behind it. So whatever you want to do. Next page looks like this, just a paper clip with this kind of cut apart that says always believe something wonderful is about to happen, and you could add a photo to the back or do some journaling. So that has both albums have that, and just the corner flower is a little different. So then the next page, they both have this trim right there. And the next page again, this has this cut apart that says magical moment captured, and it's stuck on with some washi tape, and you could journal on top of there or add a photo or even a secret photo underneath there while doing some journaling there, whatever you want to do. And both of those pages are the same, and then this is also open, so you could use that as a tuck spot. Both of these pages are the same. You've got this corner kind of tuck spot and with a cut apart that says dream, imagine, inspire. And the next page, this is what I mean where I was talking about the little Mickey. So this one is matted onto black cardstock. You could write on here, but it would be kind of hard to get that same exact shape with the offset. So I included this other little piece so that you can use this to cut out like a photo and then stick it down perfectly on there. So that's what those are for, but again, you could also just use those for whatever and use them as tuck spots throughout, whatever you want to do. And in both albums, these are pretty much the same with the exception of that heart on the bottom. One's red, one's black. Okay, then the next one. And these took a really long time to create, guys. These took me like a day and a half. I got a pocket here with a cut apart that says hello. And I think the reason it takes so long is because of all the double matting that I did for all the papers. And then just the decorating and stuff and trying to really use up as many of the scraps as I can. There's this little tab here on both of them that says magic. These pages are the same, and you can see all the double matting, and the double matting really adds so much with the gold foil. Just it's a little something extra rather than just the paper, which I do often, but sometimes, and especially in these kinds of albums, I really like the double matting. So here is a pocket with a cut apart that says yummy, and then this smiles from ear to ear is also a tuck spot, so you could tuck in something behind it, whether it's a photo or just like a little message, whatever it is. Then here is the next page, and you can add photos and whatnot. Here's a little half page, and it says let's go, little cut apart that lives in this pocket, and then this flips like that. And that's the same for both of the albums. Then you've got this page, and these ones are a little bit different. So you could add in photos. You could add in one big photo. You could add in two smaller photos, whatever you want. And it flips open, and you could add in more photos. And these two on the sides here, these are pockets. So you could tuck in, for example, let me take this, you could tuck in something inside that pocket on both sides. So whatever you want to do, and then add in some large photos. And this is where it's different with the other one a little bit. So these are different papers here, because I didn't, these are from different collections. I didn't have all the same paper. So there's that one. And they both have the pockets though. Okay, and then the next page, I think these are the same. So you could add photos here, and then you've got more journal pages with this cut apart that says lots of smiles, lots of magic, and it's stuck on with washi tape, some gold pretty foil washi tape. The next page here, this is a tuck spot here that says adventure, and you could tuck in something underneath there. Then, oh, I'm trying to get the other one too. All right, this next one, corner tuck spot with a cut apart that says my happy place. And here you've got this churro. On the other one, you've got a little cotton candy. The next one, these are the same. And you've got this little tag in this pocket that's kind of like in the middle here. All right, the next page is also the same. So here you've got a pocket, and this little thing, it's left open, kind of, except for the very bottom, so like things don't fall out. And I made a little tag with some scrappies and some seam binding. Oh, I forgot to mention, seam binding is from my scrap cabin shop. I'm gonna have a link down below to that Etsy shop, but it's the only place I got my seam binding from. And that's like the only seam binding you'll ever see me use. So I will link that down below. The next page has that little ribbon, and it's left open also, so you could, you know, put some photos under there. Here we've got another tuck spot that says wish upon a star with a little Mickey head. And again, you could use one of those blank white Mickeys to put a photo on the back. Okay, next one, another little pocket on the side with a cut apart that says my happy place. So this one says my happy place. The other one, and this one has a cut apart that says you're all that and a cup of tea. But they both have the same little cut apart here that I kind of made into a pocket with this little journal thing right in there. And then there's a paper clip there holding something on the other side. And this says, welcome to a world of dreams, the best place in the world. And the other one says photographs. And they both have this down here. This one's completely stuck down. And then the next page, they both have this. This one's left open, so this one's stuck down. This one's left open. You've got this cut apart that just says life is an adventure with you, or a little like ephemera piece. And then the back side, these are both the same. So they both have like this little Mickey head, and then you could add more photos here. I think this one might be a little different. No, maybe they're the same. Nope, these are the same. Okay, so here, this is left open. You could tuck something underneath there. And then this is just a cute little flap. You could do some secret journaling here, add some photos and whatnot. Then the next page, oh, guys, I forgot to tell you guys tutorial information. So this is a tutorial by Rosa Kelly. I'm gonna have the exact video linked down below for how she made this. Some of the things are a little different. She did some like pop-up pages. I decided to add in some flaps and some more pockets instead of pop-up pages. And I also designed like this little piece right here. But in hers, you will see a bunch of pop-up pages. So if you want to do the pop-up pages, you can. Otherwise, you could do like little flaps and things like I did. But that's totally up to you. So here you could add more photos, and this I made myself. So this says wish upon a star, and I have this propped up on some chipboard because I wanted to use this little tag here. And this also flips open like that. So you could do some secret journaling here. And then this is also like little tuck thing right there to keep that closed. And then it's also a pocket in the back. So I made that, and it's just got a little Mickey head. So I designed that for mine. And then the back side looks like this. You could just add photos and more photos. So as you guys could see, both of them are very, 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 very similar, with a couple of minor differences. Yeah, I don't even know how I should list this in my Etsy shop. Maybe I'll just do 2 separate listings with 2 little separate videos. I don't know. So that way you guys could see exactly which one you'd be buying. But both of them are going to be available in my Etsy shop. The tutorial information is linked down below in the description box. And the collections I used, well, the Say Cheese Main Street Simple Stories one, I'm going to try to link down below if I could find it. Otherwise, I will link some similar Disney collections or just some other Disney collections that are out right now. And of course, I'll link the seam binding down below, that Etsy shop, the gold foil paper, and just a bunch of like other things that you might be looking for from this video that will be linked down below. Anything I could think of to link, I will link for you guys. All right, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this project share. I love making these journal albums, and they're perfect with these 6x8 paper pads. So if you guys have some 6x8 paper pads, definitely give this a try. I have another one I want to make that I have already kind of prepared, and I want to use this Simple Stories Going Places collection that I got a long time ago from Tuesday Morning, but it's a 6x8 paper pad, and I don't do a lot of 6x8 paper pads, but these are great for this. So I already have my chipboard cut out. I have this kind of base already made. Oh, and this is what I made with the pop-up pages. So this one has the pop-ups that I made from that tutorial. Wait, there's supposed to be another pop-up somewhere. Here we go. So yeah, so this has the pop-ups from the original tutorial. But yeah, so I gotta paper mat that one too. That's another project that I have to get to. All right, guys, so that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in my next crafty video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.